part B of problem 2 gives us 4 problems to solve, and we need to explain our answer using place value. So not just solving the problem, but also including an explanation. So 91 minus 24. I get to pick the model that I want to use for solving this equation, and I think for 91 minus 24, I want to use the arrow way. So I'm going to start with 91, and first I'm going to subtract 2 tens, and then I'll subtract my 4 ones. So 91 minus 2 tens is 71. Now again, we've been working so much on composing and decomposing a 10 that I want to try to get to a 0 in the ones place if I can. So instead of subtracting all 4 ones at once, I'm going to subtract 1 1, which will get me to 70, and then I'll subtract the other 3 ones. And I know that 10 minus 3 is 7, and I also know that that makes 70 minus 3, 67. So 91 minus 24 equals 67. And I can't forget my written explanation of my answer using place value. So what did I do? I started with 91. I started with 91 and took 2 tens away. Then I took away the ones. First, I subtracted 1 1, then subtracted the other 3 ones. Let me go ahead and do the next subtraction problem. 105 minus 42. I want to use a chip model with this problem. 105 minus 42. That's 100, 0 tens, and 5 ones. And then I'm not putting 42 on my chip model. Why? Because I'm not combining 105 and 42. I'm starting with 105 and taking 42 away. So every time I add or subtract, I always start my work in the ones place. And in the ones, I see my equation is 5 minus 2. And 5 minus 2 leaves me with 3. Now I can go to the tens place. In the tens place, I see 0 tens minus 4 tens. But if I don't have any tens here, I can't take 4 tens away. So I'm going to unbundle a 10. That leaves me with no, I'm unbundling the 100. That leaves me with no hundreds. And then I'm going to regroup that 10 in the form of 10 tens. I'm going to regroup that 100 in the tens place in the form of 10 tens. Now I have 10 tens, which is plenty to take 4 away. 10 minus 4 equals 6. So 105 minus 42 equals 63. So how can I explain that using place value? I put 105 on my chip model. I subtracted my ones. I tried to subtract the tens, but there weren't enough. I unbundled 100 and put 10 tens on the chip model. Then I took 4 tens away from the tens place. Again, I'm using place value language to explain what I did. You heard me say and you saw me write ones, tens, hundreds. I added, I subtracted ones, tens, and hundreds. That's using place value language to explain.